Name is Brown. um, I'm still talking about the crisis that our president is creating all over the world, actually. And I'm focused on Greenland, and you can go back to my previous shorts about the the pieces that are actually being played internationally regarding Greenland. I want you to listen to this.
His bid to acquire Greenland. They're also considering possible retaliatory measures. Now, this weekend, President Trump said he would impose a wave of increase in tariffs on 8 EU nations, including the UK, until they allow the U.S. to buy Greenland. And
now, he's imposing tariffs because to try to pressure Europe or these 8 European countries to give up Greenland. Does that make any logical sense? Listen on.
And joining us right now is Steve Hanke, professor of applied economics at the Johns Hopkins University, and he also served in President Reagan's Council of Economic Advisors. Professor, thank you so much for your time today. Just how effective do you think these tariff threats will be, and who are they likely to hurt the most?
Well, if you look at the premise for making the threats and wanting to get more involved with Greenland, it's kind of a phony thing because...
Okay. This is my thing. I'm just looking at this video right now, okay? And I'm not a strategist. I do study history, but I will tell you this. You're putting tariffs on a European country. It's ways to go around that. They are already negotiating with Brazil and Argentina about getting beef, okay? And you're going to force them to do more business with China, okay? Let me go on.
The U.S. and NATO already control Greenland from a defense and security point of view, so they won't change much of anything, no matter what happens.
This is the insanity that I'm talking about. They have multitude of bases up there already. President Trump is trying to treat this thing as if it's a real estate deal. Guy, this is a dangerous game that you're playing, Mr. President. You're putting people's lives on the line. Let's continue.
That NATO and the U.S. already control the national security aspects in Greenland. So that's how effective they're going to be. They're not going to change much. One way or another, things really wouldn't change from a national security point of view. And
this is what I've been saying. You have bases up there, but he stated in one of the interviews that you protect it more if you own it. That's bullshit. You got bases up there already. You, Mr. President, President Trump, you are creating chaos around the world. You're creating chaos all over the world. What Putin's going to do? You know what Putin is going to do. He's eating his popcorn right now, and he may be getting in with it. He's going to take advantage of the situation if he haven't already had. China's going to get in. China's going to get in it. They're already in it. Already. There's an old saying. Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone. I know Greenland was a strategic spot of the world hundreds of years ago. You got bases up there. It's not much is going to change. You think Russia's going to come in there and take that when you got military bases there and personnel there already? I'm sorry. And I was listening to a content creator, and he's more of Afrocentric, and he was basically saying that, well, it's going to be beneficial to us when their system crashes down because the whole system is keeping us subjugated and people of color. I agree with that to a point, but there will be collateral damage as a result of this. Do you really want to be in the middle of a crossfire? Because it's going to affect us either way. That's just my take on it. Okay? This guy's got to go. Okay? And I'm an independent. But I hope and pray that the generals, the admirals, and Congress will have enough balls to stand up to this guy and tell him no. On that note, this is Amos Brown. I'm signing out.